I want to take this opportunity to tell you about something we've developed very recently, a course that talks about what Gottman method couples therapy is all about, but does it within actual therapy, where especially Julie Gottman talks about how she thinks about the therapy moment by moment. After writing the 10 principles for doing effective couples therapy, the book is great, and really useful. And I love the book that mostly Julie wrote, my name is on it, but it's really a Julie work. Here we get a chance to see, with a great interviewer, our former clinical director, Dr. David Penner, interviewing Julie about specific moments in therapy. So you get an idea of how the therapist is thinking, what kinds of choices she's making. And you get the sense of how the therapy really emerges from the emotions in the moment, and how a creative therapist winds up using the moment to build a relationship, to help people deal with conflict constructively so they arrive at mutual understanding, to really build friendship and intimacy and a great love relationship, how to create shared meaning. But it's done in the moment. It's not abstract anymore. It really comes to life in those moments. So I urge you to really sign up for this course, because I think you're going to learn something about how to be a better therapist. What do you think?
Wow. How do I follow that? Well, part of what I want to say is that the films that are being used throughout this course may be films you haven't seen before. So there's just a couple of them from level 1, but there's many of them from our level 2 training, as well as our TAT, trauma, treating trauma and affairs, that is really challenging work, difficult work, and the couples are really demonstrating in these films how deep they can go, how vulnerable couples can be in front of you when you're sitting in your office trying to figure out, how in the world can I help these people? Yeah. How can I give them relief from the terrible pain they're in? So these couples are really demonstrating how they can take themselves from, the dregs of their pain into this really beautiful, loving, connected place with some of our intervention and some of their own really plumbing their own depths as well. And John, you too are really answering lots of questions during the interviews about your own client work. We're taking examples that are not in the films, but also interwoven in the book itself, to give you not only kind of the external, how do you do it, piece by piece by piece, but what is the internal world of the therapist, and what are you facing within yourself that may render it difficult to really make decisions about what to do with your couples, and how to transcend those kind of blocks in your own self to move into doing the very best healing work you can do.